Alexis Boxer, Alexis, Boxer, Boxer.
Okay, and you can just look at me, just pretend the camera's not
Okay.
here. Yeah. I know it looks like I'm looking off
It's
to
a
the
little-
side, but I got
It's fine.
like, space for you. Okay. So basically, you guys had an event. You had a flash mob.
A flash mob, yes, that's what it's called. It was a freeze. The idea behind it was to draw some attention in a unique way, and we chose to remain frozen for 5 minutes. So we gathered and then dispersed, and then froze where we were. And the idea is to sort of represent the university's stalling on progress, sort of that they're frozen in the 19th century, still burning coal, still making investments in old, dirty coal technology. So that was the idea behind it, was to sort of freeze, kind of like the university is frozen, and to just let students and faculty and anyone who's coming through sort of understand and get the message that we want the university to move beyond coal and start looking into clean energy technologies and investments instead.
Okay, great. And this, again, Jerry mentioned, well, let's see. And on your press release, it mentioned a whole bunch of other kind of pretty highbrow universities that are in Main Street.
Yeah, so we just found out number 4 of the Big Ten. Penn State has just said that they were going to stop burning coal over the next few years. They've just made a commitment. And that's one of many. There are about 60 or so remaining campus coal plants around the country. Many of those are starting to transition away from coal into different fuels, and many are just closing and looking just, to implement student research, faculty research on campus and really lead the way and be innovators. So, yeah, we've seen schools like University of Eastern Illinois, University of Iowa, UNC Chapel Hill, Cornell, Ball State, all of these schools that are, competitive in size and in rank and in innovation, with Purdue moving in the exact opposite direction that Purdue has chosen to move in.
See, and you obviously are passionate about it.
Yes.
And you got involved in this just,
Yeah, I mean, this is actually my job. I am a professional organizer for the Sierra Student Coalition, but it is something that I am very passionate about. I think the environment and our planet is something that we don't get a second shot at. This is something that, if we mess it up, we mess it up. And we're talking about people's lives, we're talking about environmental justice and social justice issues at the same time. So it's not something that you can easily write off and just say, oh, it's about finances, it's cheaper to do it this way. Because at some point you have to say, enough is enough. We need to just really wake up to the hazards and the perils of these things. So.
A little, and I'm sorry, your position, are you still a student here?
I am not. I actually graduated last spring from my school up in New England, and I got involved in organizing and environmentalism and moved to Indiana to work on this issue at universities around the state. So I also work at IU with students and Notre Dame. So all 3 of these schools have campus coal plants, and IU has a really strong, really great campaign, Coal Free IU. And Notre Dame is sort of just up and running. We're getting started there, but Purdue is the only school in the country that's moving forward with coal technology by installing a new boiler, by purchasing new coal, which is a really big problem. So that's why I'm here.
Great, wow.
Yeah.
And your position then is organizer, or?
Yes, I am a field organizer for the Sierra Student Coalition, which is the student-run branch of the Sierra Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I think it's really important when we talk about these issues to really have a dialogue from the campus community, which is students and faculty and staff, to the community at large in West Lafayette and Lafayette, because when you talk about coal plants, anyone within a 30-mile radius of a coal plant is at risk of a lot of health effects and things that are really negative, and not to mention all the air quality issues. So it's really important to engage in a dialogue with these people, and the university hasn't been very transparent with their decisions, the process behind their decision making and the reasons behind it, and we think that that's really important. So I think it's essential for the community and students to come out and really voice their opinions, whether it's for coal or against it. Just getting involved in one way or another, I think, is really critical.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's excellent. Very.
Jerry Van Horn. That's GERRYVAN, capital HORN.
Okay. And you're a student here at Purdue?
I'm an alumni. I graduated in 2004 from the School of Computer Engineering.
Okay, cool. And you guys are out today because you believe an environment, a cleaner environment, a cleaner way to provide power to campus. Is that
That's
correct?
correct. We're trying to raise awareness that Purdue is choosing to upgrade or provide more coal capacity to their Wade power plant, and we believe that there are cleaner alternatives, be it natural gas or some sort of alternative energy that Purdue could look at instead. So we're just trying to raise awareness today to get word out to students and the community and that type of thing.
And today you guys had about 10 of you came out, right? Is that the correct number?
I believe that's a rough number, sure, yeah.
And why did you get involved in this personally?
I personally got involved because when I think about the whole process of coal, with the extraction from the ground to the burning to the storage and removal of the waste, it's a very dirty process. And so to know that Purdue is making another commitment to coal for the next 3-4 decades, it kind of bothers me because there was a big disaster down in Tennessee a few years ago where a gigantic coal ash pond spewed out and destroyed part of the community. So I don't want to see Purdue make that same type of investment into a type of energy technology that is dirty. And so we're out here with the Sierra Club, the Wildcat chapter of the state, trying to promote awareness for cleaner parts of coal, and I just believe there are better ways to do it. That's part of why I'm out here.
Okay, great. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I just like to add that I hope that some more of the community can get involved and voice their opinions. I think that that there are a lot of students who probably aren't aware of the issue yet, and I hope that we can get that word out there today. So.
What was the response like?
I think it was pretty, the response to our event here today.
Yeah.
I think we got a lot of interested looks and comments. I could hear people walking by wondering what was going on, and I think people are receptive to the idea. So that's what I'm thinking.
Cool. Excellent job. Thank you very much.
All right.